Top 10 most disgusting candies ever. What could go wrong with candy? Everybody loves candy. A little bit of flavorful sweet could boost our serotonin and make us so much happier throughout the day. A life without dessert is just plain and dull. But think of it this way, what if you could find candy that would disgust us from wanting them? Do those kinds of sweets even exist, you may wonder? How bad can the worst candy be? Well, we've put together a whole list of what some might call some of the most disgusting candies ever to exist. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Stay Wise. In today's video, we're going to take a look at some of the most disgusting candies ever. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Alright then, let's dive in. Number 10, garbage candy. It's hard to think of anyone in their right mind coming up with a candy like this, but hey, here we are. The garbage candy is exactly what it sounds like. The candies come inside a plastic can that's shaped in the form of an actual trash can. To make things even grosser, the candies inside are shaped into things like one would come across inside a garbage dump. The bucket is filled with all sorts of candied garbage, ranging from trash bottles, fish bones, and other kinds of disposables that any average person would consider getting rid of. The general instinct a human being would have would be to turn away from anything that looked like dirty garbage while eating. It looked like someone wanted to make a change there. No matter how sweet-smelling the candies may be, it's unimaginable not to lose your appetite while feeding on candy from a trash can, especially the fish bones. Surprisingly though, these candies do get sold, and at pretty high prices too. Some even address it as a candy that makes dumpster diving sweeter than ever. We have to say these candies are not the most sickening ones, but wait till you see what else we have on the list. Number 9, Earwax candy. Ugh, talk about disgusting. When we thought the booger and earwax flavored candies and jelly beans were only from the Harry Potter movies, we were wrong. It looks like Roosevelt Roland took the opportunity to make candies like those in real life. And nothing can get more despicable than eating gooey, orange-colored fluid candy from a plastic ear. The earwax candy comes in a plastic container in the shape of an actual human ear. What looks like a disgusting discharge from a person's ear is a fruit-flavored gel. To give you the worst horror of the experience, you're meant to eat the fluid from the plastic ear with a cotton swab provided in the container. Not even the person with the highest amount of tolerance can find themselves from feeling like vomiting just looking at this candy. Number 8. Choco KK. If you think it's hard to beat earwax candy being disgusting, that's not the case. The Choco KK is undoubtedly gross on so many more levels. It's poop. Obviously not the actual poop, but this candy consists of a dark brown piece of fudge made to look like poop as much as it can. But that's not the end of it. This little piece of poop comes wrapped in a diaper. How can anyone handle the thought of picking a poop-shaped piece of fudge out of a mini-sized diaper? This is in no way cute. It's repulsive and gross. On the bright side, this could be used comically as a joke of some sort for baby showers. Or you could even prank your friends and have a good laugh about it. But eating this little chocolate without having second thoughts is almost impossible. Number 7. Tower of Sour Candy Liquid Urine Samples. This list just gets worse and worse, and the sour candy liquid urine samples just up this list in that regard. This candy is exactly what it sounds like. It looks like concentrated urine packed in containers that look similar to the ones in hospitals use in real-life urine tests. Pee jokes can indeed be funny, but this one? Man, this is nauseating. The little liquid in the container is lemon-flavored, and if they weren't served in those urine sample containers, people wouldn't make such a fuss about how disgusting they are. But the candies are made even worse with actual prescriptions of different urinary infections. Not even a doctor would enjoy a sweet like this. It's hard to think of a person who'd be resistant enough to gulp this down their throats. Number 6. Mini blood drips. Blood. It's one of those things anybody would want to keep out of their minds while having a meal or treat. While most people can't even stand the very sight of blood, somebody with a bizarre sense of creativity decided to make little candy-flavored packets of thick red samples of blood. And it doesn't stop there. Each of these candies has different kinds of prescriptions written on top of them. Each of them has a particular blood group assigned on each packet to make it look like a joke. This candy couldn't make anyone other than a vampire laugh. These little drip bags are one of the things that would probably scare little kids who go trick-or-treating on Halloween. Number 5. Hose Nose Candy. Hose out a nose is the easy way to describe it. The candy is gross, even if you think of the name, without let alone looking at the candy. The candy comes in a plastic mask shaped like a nose. The plastic nose mask is meant to fit over the person's nose, but this isn't the worst part yet. The plastic nose mask is filled with slimy, gooey, fruit-flavored candy meant to gush out through the mask's 2 nostrils. While all of this is just meant to be some innocent fun, would anyone really want to try these out? Not unless you're dared to win something out of it. Any normal person would feel the urge to throw up at the very sight of the slime oozing out of the plastic nose. A lot of this candy gets sold during Halloween when people don't find it weird if you're dressed up all weird and gross. Number 4. Doobles Out. Though the name may sound like that of a rich candy to anyone who doesn't know Dutch, we're here to tell you that the candy is the extreme opposite of what it sounds like. This Dutch candy may not beat the earwax candy and the blood drip candies in terms of being disgusting, but they look plain boring and like trash. Like stuff you'd find lying on roads or ground. To begin with, this candy is licorice flavored, which of course is already a big letdown. There was never big hype about licorice candies, and there never will be. But to make it even worse, this candy is flavored with salt. A licorice candy that has a tinge of sweetness and hits you in your face with a huge pinch of salt is an absolute no-no for those looking for a nice treat to enlighten your mood. All in all, this candy looks pretty boring too. It looks like an old, washed-off gray coin. It's fair to say they taste as good as they look. Number 3. Scorpion Suckers. Insects, vermin, and things of that sort also fall under the category of things that you don't want to think about while eating or even doing anything. Imagine the nausea one feels on finding a bug sitting on one of their meals, or be it even flies hovering over fruits. Insects are disgusting, but hey, someone decided to stick them right in the middle of a candy. This candy beats every other candy list and could take the title of the most nauseating, stomach-churning, and repulsive candy. You want to know why? Because the scorpions inside the little lollipop candy are real, for a fact. It's almost like licking the flavored fruit lollipops to get to the middle and find yourself sucking on a scorpion. Thankfully, the person who came up with the idea wasn't crazy enough to put an actual living scorpion in there. But the scorpions are real, with their stings removed through scientific methods. Even as a joke, this one candy's gone way too far. The translucent lollipops that hold a real scorpion look like more of a weird piece of art than something you'd want to put in your mouths. Some of those get sold to people who wish to dare others into trying it out. Otherwise, this candy is outright gross. Number 2. Chicken Lollipop Candies. Chicken lollipop is a delicious meal that's served across different Asian countries. One that kids and adults can enjoy and is usually served as an appetizer. The chicken lollipop candies, though, have nothing to do with the Indo-Chinese fusion dish. The chicken lollipop candies look like a whole raw chicken skinned of its feathers. The skinned chickens are filled with flavors of different kinds: peach, pineapple, and chili, to name a few. It's a candy that originated in Mexico. Mexican people have a pretty good reputation when it comes to sweets, but the look of the whole raw Thanksgiving chicken on a lollipop stick is just a little too weird to handle. Number 1. Earthworm Gummies. We're back to vermin candy, guys, but fortunately this time the earthworms aren't real. And thank heavens for that. While these candies could be another perfect Halloween surprise, the thought of putting worms into your mouth, even though they're just candy, is a little bit triggering, don't you think?